welcome to the Heartbreak MOTO crash.
Alright, we got a special video for you guys today. We're at the Heartbreak MOTO garage.
Before we even begin to go any further, I want to say thank you to Mr. Lnspltblvd son for even coming out this way. It's a huge honor for me to even host you guys, as well as like this world that follows Lnspltblvd. But yeah, come on in, welcome. Here are the bikes.
Let's start with the mini one first.
Yeah, I bought this bike out of Facebook Marketplace. The dude was selling it. It looked like a dirt bike at first, kind of like that saddle seat that came across. So what I did was I chopped up the frame, so this connected with the neck right there. So I just kind of chopped it up, did my own little single backbone conversion to it, put an E-tank in there. The battery sits right here. These bars originally came with the bike, so didn't change much there, but I added a headlight. So that's right there, it turns on and everything.
Oh damn! See a tail light, does
Yeah, you put a tail light right here too. So you can kind of see, oh sorry, I'm kicking up dust over here, but yeah.
It runs, right?
It runs, it runs. It's not loud, but it runs. You do burnouts and everything.
That's pretty sick, man.
Yeah, my daughter's 2 years old, still a little too young to ride it, but you know, eventually she will, and when she does, she's gonna be hauling ass. This is it right here. This is the one I learned everything off of. Of course, like following the Lnspltblvd recipe, right, of like building these Shadow 600s. But I pretty much learned how to do everything on this bike.
What year is it?
This is a 2007.
2007, wow.
I bought the bends. They came from Goheen Cycles. It pretty much comes with the 2 side rails and the crossbar for the seat post. E-tank came from Bun King. It's the 3-piece that comes with the oil filler cap, which is not functional for these Shadows, but I mean, it looks cool.
Let's see.
Yeah, go for it.
This is where you hide all your drugs.
Yeah. It's funny, I actually keep a screwdriver, like one of those stubby screwdrivers.
Yeah.
It's a good place to hide stuff.
What's this? The knob.
These, they hold the side cover in.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, you want me to remove it?
Oh, that's pretty sick.
So I got one on both sides. These are originally the Harley seat bung, or seat screws that screw onto the back seat right
Yeah.
now.
That looks cool, man.
So this is where all the jugs are.
So you weld this together pretty much.
Yeah, so what I did was I cut a hole out of the top to shove all the wires in, and I saved these and I cut it in half basically. And I used them as tabs. I welded a nut on the side so this would just screw in.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, everything goes in there. Not much to be said there, but it closes real nice. One thing is, if you're ever doing this on the road, just remember to not burn yourself on the exhaust.
The pipes, yeah.
It happens every single time. No matter how much you try to tell yourself not to burn yourself, it happens.
Well, at least you got the wraps. It helps, huh?
It does help.
But that's how you're fucked.
Yeah, exactly. And I've done it multiple times already. The battle scars. But that's in.
What parts are these?
These are from a Harley. I bought them for scrap at the swap meet in Sacramento. It's literally just this section right here. I'm not really sure what kind of bike they came off of, but they go to 1 3/4 inches.
Sick.
And then I got the reducer on Amazon for this guy right here, so I just chopped up the original.
Oh, they sell this on Amazon?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
So that is like 1.5 inches, I believe. 1 1/4 inches, sorry, 1 1/4 inches. And I weld that to the original part.
That's
for the header. One part of this bike that keeps on changing, well, not even just this one, because I've built a few other Shadows already, is the battery tray. So I think you'd find it interesting to like kind of, all I did was literally make a tray, and these guys screw into that tray, so then the battery will come out from the bottom. Because if you worked on these bikes, it's, you know, it's kind of a pain in the ass to try to wiggle the battery out, right? So I can drop the battery out from the bottom.
It's pretty sick.
But this is like version 1. I feel like I'm on version 3 now with other bikes. I've got the beater tuck and roll. I have another one just like it, but it's pristine. That's what I want to, like, you know, show it off or whatever. But this is kind of like the daily seat because it's all cracked up and it's got a lot of character.
Yeah, goes well with the rust.
Yeah, you know, I was super juiced about the bike when I polished it initially.
How long did it take you to polish it?
Oh man, it was a while. It was a couple of days worth. Like I'd have to do each part at a time, right? So like I did the tank, and I did the fender and the sissy bar. But I did it the lazy way too, though. I did it the angle grinder way with the Scotch-Brite wheels, and then which is basically like a Brillo pad, and it just spins really fast, right? Because angle grinders do that. But it's a quick way to polish metal. I haven't thought about whether I wanted to do it again or actually go with paint.
How's it riding suicide compared to regular shifting? Oh,
it's fun, man. It's definitely a learning curve at first. You know, you feel like kind of like that dude at intersections, right? That pull up to the front but it can't take off. But it's definitely fun. It's a different feeling. It's a different style of riding. You really feel more connected with the bike and what it's doing, just like you would in a car.
Yeah, because you use all your limbs pretty much, you know.
It's cool. I mean, like, I wouldn't suggest anyone do this, but I mean, I
definitely not a first-time rider, right? You gotta have some riding experience.
Yeah, for sure.
Get a coolant overflow right there, huh? Pretty cool.
Yeah. So I kind of took this design from you guys pretty much with your older videos.
What does it say? The bottle?
Oh, this bottle is Filipino vinegar. It says, what does it say on there? Sarap kurat.
Oh, that's tight.
So kurat is the style of vinegar. Sarap means it's good, tastes good.
Vinegar is pretty much like the equivalent to Vietnamese fish sauce, pretty much, huh?
Kind of, but no, we have our own too. We call it patis.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, patis is, and it's the same fish sauce.
Nice. I mean, like, you guys use vinegar a lot compared to like Vietnamese. We use a lot of fish sauce, you know. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's good. I tell everybody, you know, like, it's just in case I have my like vegetable lumpia vinegar, right? Because they always ask.
Yeah.
They always ask, what's that bottle on the side?
That's pretty cool.
It's cool. I fabricated my own jockey, suicide clutch, which is stiff as hell right now because it doesn't like this bend.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
And I'm a big guy, man. I get it too much. But the spikes definitely help keep my foot on there so it doesn't slide off.
Where'd you get the spikes from?
I got that on Amazon.
Oh, nice.
I got them on Amazon, and they bolt right in pretty easily.
Nice.
I just did. That's actually my last mod. But I had to get it because one of the trips to Alice's, and you know those are like super wet, right? Like, my foot just slid off one time and scared the shit out of me. So I was like, you know, I gotta get something to hold my foot on there.
Does your bike scrape for being this low?
No, this one does not. The suspension, I had my buddies over at Motorcycle Madness put in some pretty stiff ass springs. If you see it, there's no give. So the front end doesn't dive in, so
nice.
I can lean pretty good on this bike.
Where'd you get the bag from?
The bag was eBay. I forget who makes the bottle holder.
That's for your gas, right?
Yeah, this is gas. This is not to be
drinking,
but this is a lowbrow, I believe.
So the bag comes with this too, or is it
no,
oh, separately?
This came on a different bag, but I like this one because it holds its shape. The bag that this one came with kind of flops over. And it kind of like digs into the chain sometimes. I like this one because it holds its shape.
Yeah.
So this is a really good one, and it's super essential. I highly suggest if you're going to be riding one of these, always carry some shit with you, man.
Yeah. Been there before.
Yeah. feel like you got to do a separate video, like what's in carrying your tool.
Yeah, seriously. What's the story behind this guy right here?
Oh, this is the main mod right here. He's pimped out. Got the shades on and everything. 8-ball. That's a TT and Co. But yeah, no, I came home one day and my brother put it on the bars and I was like, okay, I guess it's sitting there.
That's
It
cool.
makes a pretty good story though. All the moto socials that I went to, that's the first thing people see.
Yeah.
They don't even see the bike, they just see the duck.
It's a good conversation starter, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
I've seen a lot of people run this too. That's pretty cool right here.
Yeah, I believe this is an axle sleeve of some sort. But yeah, it's got a screw down here, but it fits perfectly into a 1-inch bar.
Yeah.
I know, who sells those? Like
What's the name?
I forget, but they sell them for pretty pricey. This one I got on Amazon. They come in a 2-pack for like $6.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, and it just kind of completes the look, right?
Yeah.
Instead of just your grip ending right there.
I'm surprised you still have the Speedo on, dude.
I do. I kind of do it just for I don't know.
Safety?
It doesn't really serve a purpose. I never really check it. I mean,
Does it work still?
it works. It works. I guess to just, you know, sentiment with the mileage.
Yeah.
Just to know, I guess. But every other bike that I've built afterwards, I've always taken it off. So that's kind of just like a personal thing.
Gotcha.
This is a stock headlight. I just put a tint on it, put an H4 bulb in there so it's nice and bright.
What do you keep in here?
More tools, zip ties, battery starter.
Dang, you're prepared, dude.
I am prepared.
That's good.
It's because I watch all the Lnspltblvd videos. No bobber breakdowns here.
I know. That's legit.
Although I
dude.
have come across a whole bunch of those. Most of the time relating to gas. Which this guy right here is a lifesaver if you remember to check it.
Oh yeah, fuel gauge.
Yeah.
I like that you have the side white walls on the front and the back too.
Yeah. I actually have another one I'm gonna mount on. It's still a white wall, still a Shinko. It's the bigger classic.
Yeah.
So, I was gonna do the Firestone, which I also have here in the garage. I'll show you in a bit, but
That's black, right? Is that?
yeah, it is. It's black.
Is that your charm?
Yeah. So if you look, if you open it inside here, there's a. I forget what my wife is. She's into crystals and everything like
Oh,
that.
sick.
So I forget which crystal. She's gonna murder me if I say it wrong. So I just won't even say the name of it at all. But they're for protection.
For good luck and protection for
Yeah, exactly. But it's black. It looks cool. I keep it over here. Kind of serves as that kind of bell that people put on their bikes too, right? This is the one from Asia.
Oh, the eBay one, right?
The eBay one, yes.
Any problems with this so far? Or
Although
no?
I bought this really earlier on, so I paid a really cheap price for this.
Oh,
No problems whatsoever. Air filter is new too.
it's a new air filter.
That's the K&N. Huge one. I kind of want to do something custom to this to make it look a lot more custom. Like put a sheet metal on this side and like
Design a little bit, yeah.
like flux art to that. Future plan. I do have a Springer that I keep going back and forth with whether I want to install it or not because the person that I bought it from actually gave me the stem too to go with it.
Oh, that's
So
sick.
I don't trust my weld enough to do that kind of thing.
You cut out a neck and put a new
So
neck in.
I mean that's gonna take some work and a lot of trust on my end. So I'm not gonna do it just yet. But I do have one though that I scored for a really good deal. All right, so this right here is another edition. This one my buddy actually already put his name on it. As a matter of fact, I already gave him the title for it. So
Oh wow.
as soon as I finish building it, he's taking it. But this is next on the chopping block. It's got this is the coolest mod right here is the thick ass speaker wire gauge, right? Like
For like a subwoofer.
yeah, that's the battery wire.
Whatever works, man.
Yeah, it keeps it on.
Yeah.
Keeps it on. And it did its job. I rode it back from the Richmond across the Bay Bridge.
Missing a peg, huh?
Oh, that's a funny story. Yeah, my buddy Chris, he actually laid his bike down because he scraped on something, and then like his peg just like broke off. So I was like, okay, I have an extra bike, I'll pull this one off, and I give it to him. I don't know if you want that story being published, because he's gonna be like my reputation.
There's a lot of Chris's, man. We don't know which one, right?
You know, it's already got the Halloween theme because it's just right on time for the Halloween.
Yeah.
That's intentional spider web, by the way. All right, so a little shameless plug for Heartbreak MOTO is we've been doing a fan build that our subscribers or followers on Instagram have been kind of voting on little pieces that we're gonna put on this bike. But I didn't do a whole lot of like updating along the way as I go, so a lot of people might think I kind of just like dropped off, but nope, it's here, and it's pretty much at its final stage. I want to say it's like 90% done now. So this is where we're at right now. This is the fan build. You guys get the first look at it. So the bones are the same. Goheen, side rails bend. This is a TC Brothers E-tank. New gold chain, because stay looking fresh, right?
I like that you had your signature knob for the E-tank. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's actually Chris's idea. So he came here one time, and I was like, I'm stealing those from you. So and then, like I said, that the first battery tray was version 1, right? This is version 2 right here. I'll send you a little photo, and you can insert it in the video of what the whole tray looks like.
Yeah.
But it just serpentines down, and it goes down there. So you can unscrew this right here, and the battery will still drop out the bottom. Which, on this bike, funny enough, I moved the E-tank far up close that way so that I can still slide the battery back this way, so it's whatever. This one got the big ass. I don't know if you've ever tried to ride 5-inch springs before.
Oh, these are 5? Holy shit.
Yeah, dude, these are 5-inch springs. I don't think I'm gonna leave it that way. I personally have 4 inches on mine. I like them because I'm a heavier dude.
Yeah.
It makes a lot.
World
of a difference.
Yeah, dude. That's pretty much your suspension.
But this is a couch. You're riding on this, man. You're riding on the couch. This came from TC Brothers.
Wow. I didn't know they make 5 inches.
I didn't either. A buddy of mine put it on his bike, and I was like, that's wild. But I'll let you sit on it later. But this thing is like a couch, man.
It's built for comfort.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
What's the fender from?
The fender is the front fender.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I can tell you how I fabbed up the fender struts. I took these. This is just rod from Home Depot, and this guy right here came from the luggage, or no, the side saddles.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just took them from there. I welded a nut on the inside. So then you just spin it out from the outside.
Yeah, no, this is smart because you can take it out from this side instead of under.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, being on the road is not fun trying to squeeze your finger through here or some kind of tool or whatever. I always try to make things crazy easy, especially if I'm not keeping the bike. I want to make it easier for the next person to troubleshoot. Because, you know, you got to tell people, right? You got to get ready to troubleshoot.
Because if not, you got to take out the wheel, right?
So it's super easy. Actually, if you look at the tabs over here, I threaded the tabs for 5/16. So there's no hardware in the back because I threaded it. And I always double up on Loctite and lock washers.
Did the fans pick the taillight too?
They picked the taillight, chose the fender, chose the saddle, the seat. They chose the handlebar grips and the handlebars itself. They chose a circular headlight, which is this right here, but they didn't choose the double stack. I just kind of wanted to do that myself. That was like a little personal touch. But I did the stack double. It looks pretty good, and it's pretty bright too.
Oh wow! You use the same bolt for both, huh?
This is H4. This is H3.
Oh.
So you know these glass ones. I actually kind of like jerry rigged it. So I drilled out the back.
Ah, gotcha.
And then I glued the H3 on the back of that, and it's just I tethered it to this light right here. So
I like that you use the existing holes for it too.
Yeah,
right?
It's for the Speedo.
Yep.
Yeah, just get a little L bracket, shape it nicely.
Yeah, pretty sturdy.
Oh, we got the boys coming out already.
And the tank is what, same as yours?
The tank is, it sits a little bit lower. So I think.
Oh, there's different versions?
They call it like the mid-waist.
Gotcha.
You have two options, right? You could go with the high waist, which sits up a little higher, and then there's the mid-waist, so it sits a little bit lower. It gives it that kind of illusion that the handlebars are a little bit higher.
Yeah. Same maker, pretty much, right?
Same maker. Yep. Yeah, it's just like how the line kind of follows all the way down.
And it covers like the neck area a little bit better too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, hugs it real nice.
What velocity stack is this one?
This is a TJ Brutal Customs.
Nice.
Actually came on the bike.
Oh, it came with the bike.
Yeah,
Wow.
it came on the bike. So when I bought this bike, it was actually bobbed out already.
Gotcha.
They didn't chop the rear end though. So the rear fender was still there. I don't know if you ever seen a bobber with that
big ass rear fender?
Yeah. And the saddle was the stock one, dude. I was like, wow, how'd you get it so just like not scrape the tire? But yeah, he had a, oh, it's super funny too. It's the mechanism for a reclining bed.
Oh.
So when, you know, as it spins, it gets taller. So he used that as the monoshock in place of it, which it didn't work as such. You couldn't put a motor on and do the whole like up and down motion. But I thought about it, like my mind started going crazy already. I was like, wow, will it work kind of like bags, like adjustable height coilovers kind of thing, right? Yeah. But no, I took it out. And this is actually what I use right here. This is the one right here. I followed Son's recipe on this. This one has built, I shit you not, like 5 different bobbers already. Because I got some buddies that did the same thing, welded the same rails onto their bike. Yeah. We all set it to the same height. So this was originally on my bike. And then after I did the chop, take out that center post, and then give it to the next person to do the same thing. I've built another bike on it. I built this bike on it. So, and it's going to be on to the next one. But it's perfect as a jig, just to kind of set your height, right?
Sick. Is this bike almost done, or is it already done?
I want to say it's like 90% there.
90%.
A lot of it has to do with cleaning, right? And then I also just want to run around with it, like do safety checks, make sure it's set for the next person. If you want to come on this side, I could show you the stuff on this side. So, Hennessy bottle over here. This is a V2. No, this is V3 already. My tray. So I made the tray on this one because like it's just a lot more open, right? Yeah. You can see the bottle a lot more. Yep. I took an exhaust. I think this is a inch and 3/4 pipe. I split it in half and I just widened it out. Made a tray at the bottom, welded both sides, and it sits on there nicely. And I put a little rod that comes up, and the tabs are just welded onto the frame. No jockey shift, suicide clutch on this one. What's this right here? High-low switch. Oh. Yeah, high-low, high beam, low beam.
Dang. Safety.
Well, I don't know if this actually works. I don't know if you actually know if it works. Like if you actually stop at a headlight or.
Yeah. Right? It don't work, dude.
Well, I like to think it, or at least it gives you something to do. It's kind of like those buttons that pedestrians have to press, which I feel like don't work. They just give you something to do. You know?
This is your starter button right here?
That is the start button.
Nice.
Yeah, stripped it down pretty good. This one didn't come with a key, so this one came hot wired already. So I bought a little Amazon key for $6. Put my own key in it, put it in that hole that the...
That's pretty cool.
What used to mount to this hole? I forget. I guess it was like one of the pieces for the side cover. Yeah. But yeah, that's there. Thought about doing something really cool like you did with the whole
car thing.
Yeah. That was pretty cool. But that's pretty much it. The levers, they came on the bike already. These are like the aftermarket. Amazon special. Yeah. That's pretty much it for this bike. And this is the garage that I do everything in.
Sweet. All right, let's give us a tour for the garage, man.
Yeah, so it's not a sizable garage. It's a pretty tiny garage, but it's a garage that, like, you know, it works for me. is what it does. So on this side, you got the angle grinders.
Then you got 3, dude.
The best idea. I would have 5 if I could, or I mean, I probably
more if you
eventually
could, right?
will.
Wow.
But changing out these flap discs or like cut off wheels is just, it's so nice when you don't have to change it.
Yeah.
In the middle of a job.
Exactly.
Nuts and bolts. This is the welder right here that I use. It's a Century. It's tiny, man. Like, you can carry this on the airline with you. This is a tiny flex core. It does the job and some. Cool thing about it is that it's such a low power welder that I actually plug it to my power strip all the time, and it does not short out at all.
Wow. How much you pay for it?
This one was, I believe, 200.
200. Wow.
200 at Home Depot sells this one. What is it? Harbor Freight, they sell the titanium version for like 150, 170 if you can find like those deals on those sales. The vise.
You gotta have a vise, man.
This is the vise. I'm gonna show you something in a little bit, because if you notice, my vise is not strapped to the counter.
This is a portable vise, huh?
It is a portable vise, and I'll show you the rig that I use for it. Got these right here. Clamps. You don't want anything close to your gas meter. These are the helmets. This is my very first helmet, Biltwell Gringle. Biltwell, I forgot what the 3/4 name is, but yeah. Tires, spare parts. Oh, this is my scrap metal bin right here. Small metal. Got bigger chunks of metal, long metal over there. Always good to have scraps, right?
Yep,
you can build
always.
so much shit with scraps. Whole bunch of fenders over here.
Damn, look how organized you are, man.
Oh, this has happened yesterday, man, since you told me you were going to be here. And likewise, I am not going to open this because this is for your safety, right? Something might jump out. I don't know.
Firestone, huh?
One's the Firestone, one's the Shinko.
Oh.
So, like I said, I kind of wanted to
There's
keep
a Shinko
the
right here,
one,
huh?
so yeah,
Oh, yeah.
This is what I'm going to mount on my bike.
Sick.
Yeah. This is the bench that I built during the start of the pandemic. All of this had to happen before anything happened to the bikes, because it just makes it easier to like kind of work on stuff when you have a space that's kind of set up for it.
Yeah.
You know, I got the tools on the wall. I'm not done organizing all of this yet. I still want to like go through it all. Like I want to throw all my tools on the outside and start bringing it in piece by piece, so I kind of like know how everything fits. I like having this area for all the power tools.
Yeah.
Yep, keep all your batteries in line, right? This thing is pretty cool. It's a 3D printed mount. So for testing, if you need quick power source, right?
Mm-hmm.
All you got to do is plug this in here, and then it serves as like hot and ground.
Oh,
so
sick.
It's pretty
tight.
cool. Yeah.
Did you make it or what?
No. This is Amazon or no eBay.
Oh, eBay. Wow.
eBay, $15.
Wow.
But people use these because they like upgrade the batteries on like their kids' Power Wheels,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
so then
shit.
they'll use like those kind of power tools for it.
Yeah.
To make it go faster.
That's a good idea.
But yeah, that's pretty cool. Magnets. I like everything with magnets, right? So really quick if you're working on stuff and you just need to place something really quick that's out of your way. I don't know. Just thought it'd be a good idea. This right here, I don't really work on motor end stuff. I just keep this here to make me look smart. Like I know, like, so in times like this where I need to show somebody that like, yeah, cool, I took that motor apart when I actually didn't, you know. This seems to be featured in your videos a whole lot.
Yeah.
The drill press, right?
It makes everything so much easier.
Mm-hmm. This super helpful, especially when you're doing exhaust.
Yeah.
Because you want those transitions to butt up right next to each other, right? So that gets it really close. Actually started, I don't know if you watched that one show, Forged in Fire.
Nah.
Like it's the one where they like make a whole bunch of knives and shit.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Sick. Is that on YouTube or?
No, it's on Netflix.
Oh, sick.
But I think it was like part of the History Channel or something like that. But I'm like, dude, I'm gonna make a sword one day.
That'd be sick.
Put on the sissy bar. Or something,
Yeah.
Right? Like, yeah, shape something. That's my good seat that I was talking about.
That's the 2 different size tanks, huh?
Yeah. So I don't know if you ever noticed the difference.
Yeah, one's bigger.
They're both shadows.
Yeah, but one's bigger.
This one came on the later single carb versions, and then this one was the older dual carbs. The TV is great. When you got to look up, hopefully you find yourself stuck not knowing what to do, you got to look on YouTube to figure shit out, right?
Yeah.
Having a screen is really nice somewhere in the garage. Doesn't have to be this big. I just scored this one at like a Salvation Army for like, I shit you not, like $40.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a good sized TV too. Let me see here. This was the 2012 Giants World Series. Giants World Series when we swept it, right? Like everybody
sick.
was walking around with a broom. I sprayed my own little stencil on there.
Oh, so you made this one?
Yeah.
That's tight.
Yeah, I sprayed the whole thing black and then I just did the little stencil right there. More storage. This is the paint gun I never really got around to. Airbrush.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into that too.
Yeah,
in the future.
so-
Just spraying my own shit, you know?
I bought this a long time ago and I never really opened it. That happens.
bars.
That happens really fast, right? You
Yeah,
know
I
what
have a
mean?
shit ton of that in the backyard, dude.
Like, I don't even know where to store all that stuff,
Yeah.
man. You get so excited at those swap meets that you just come away with everything, which I kind of did yesterday. But yeah, that's there. Flat files. Keep all the big artwork in there, and a lot of, I guess, other paper junk. Or just, you know,
Yeah.
whatever, because I have the Cricut over here, cut my own vinyl and stuff like that.
Where'd you get this thing? This mat, dude?
This mat,
Yeah.
You can get this at Michael's.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can get it this big too.
That's
But
tight.
it's super good to like cut super big pieces.
Yeah, doesn't damage the tabletop, you know?
This file cabinet, my wife and I actually stripped all the paint off of it, so that was kind
Nice. Give that little vintage look.
yeah, that was a.
How about the stool? Where'd you get the stool from?
This one was Salvation Army too as well. I like it.
Yeah, looks
Super comfy.
cool too.
You can lean back and just scratch your head
Yeah.
for, you know, when you find yourself in a pinch.
All right, tell us more about your lift, dude.
Oh, this is this is awesome, man. I don't know if you've seen that YouTube video.
Yeah, I've seen it.
So this is like an ATV lift, right? It's just on this side. I bought this for $50 on Craigslist.
Hey, you just chop it in half, huh?
I chopped it in half and I extended it. If you watch that video, I think it's like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like a time lapse of them. But this is it right here. I'm a fan. Like this is the funny thing about me is like I ran around when I started welding. I needed like metal to practice on, and I didn't want to keep buying it. So I actually, every time I saw like bed frames laying around, I'd pick it up.
Free metal.
And it's free metal, yeah. And I actually like meant to reinforce this some more, do some like cross.
Yeah.
But I didn't get around to it. But it's holding up really good.
It goes up and down too, right? It goes up and down, right?
Yep, it goes up and down. For the actual table part of it, I actually used 2-inch square tube.
Oh, nice.
So I wanted to make that really strong. But it does go up and down. I think didn't Young build?
Yeah, Young built one too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice, man. Like you can move it around real easily. When the bike is off, it's pretty easy to just wheel it outside if you need to.
I like that your wheel chalk is huge too.
Yeah. Because one day I'll have that 16-inch front end, right?
Yeah. Dude, I was so close on doing that conversion. But
Oh, on the Vulcan.
no, on the Shadow.
Oh,
on Krusty.
really?
I had the wheel and everything.
Dude, that's a process, isn't it?
Yeah.
But this is it. This is this side. There's nothing much to this side, really. This vacuum's amazing, right? It uses the same Milwaukee batteries.
I see that you're a Subaru fan, huh?
I am a Subaru fan. Not so much anymore though. Like the heartbreak is real, right? Like anything is like a labor of love, right? When shit breaks down on you, it sucks. This is, my daughter loves that thing. what is that, an Evo motor on there, but it's like backwards.
Yeah,
right?
seriously.
Like, so you get the rods on the other side.
Oh, this sign is the ultimate, dude.
Never underestimate how stupid people in large groups. Yeah. These lights are amazing, right? Like these Gorilla things. So this is a GoPro like scuba diving light, but you know it's really nice to just kind of like be able to mount it anywhere and have like a shop light anywhere.
Turn it on real quick, see about how bright it is.
Oh, you know this one's actually not charged.
Oh.
But my other setup right here, these guys right here, these are bright as hell. But they're amazing. I'm a huge fan, like I said, of anything with magnets on it, right? So there's that.
Yeah,
and so like if you notice the garage opens and I don't have like a source of light if it's nighttime, so it's just kind of like aimed down because the garage door would be blocking it. So what I do is I just kind of like plant some up here, put one on this side and put one on this side, and I'm set.
Dang, efficient, dude.
Got my overhead lighting. But these are great. I think I paid $10 for them.
Oh wow, brand new?
Yeah, Amazon. I send links to all this stuff, man. I guess one of the last things I wanted to show you though, because I was surprised that not a lot of people use this. This is called the Jaw Horse. Shout out to the Cafe Racers, Cafe Racer Garage, I believe, YouTube channel. Guy in Australia kind of put me onto this, man. So, let me see, you just bring this down. Set this guy down here. They have like pins over there. It's easier to press with something else. Bring this guy out. Set this up. And now you pretty much got like a vise that you can use outdoors or anywhere.
Wow.
So like this thing spans wide, dude. So even if you had like those wood projects, right? So you can like clamp pieces of wood next to each other if you wanted to make butcher block or whatever.
How much you score this for?
This is, I bought it brand new on Home Depot online. They don't sell it in store, but online they'll sell it there. So that's what the story is with this guy right here. So I have my vise on here. So now if I do this, lock it in place, and then clamp it down, you're set.
Wow.
This thing is, it holds, man.
How much was this?
This, I believe it was like 115.
Damn, I gotta get one, dude.
And it's like, I'm surprised nobody else uses it.
Seriously.
Except for that guy in Australia, like I said, dude. I already put one of my friends onto it, and he's got one. He's able to build a bike in his front porch, man.
God damn. All right, you sold me.
It's super good, dude. You know, do exhaust, you can weld stuff on this side of it.
Yeah.
As you can tell, like I got it pretty good. You can tell, like,
no, solid, dude.
My quick run and gun side of me is like, don't protect your equipment, but always protect your equipment.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna add it to my list.
Yeah, dude, add it to the Christmas wish list.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for the garage tour.
Yep.
Tell us more about Heartbreak MOTO and how this started, and you know what happened.
Heartbreak MOTO is something that a friend and I started. That we kind of just wanted to use it as an outlet to express our creative side, I guess. Like me, the handy fabricator side of things. This is kind of like build stuff. He does a lot of graphics. He likes to do a lot of art and stuff like that. He made you like those Pokemon cards that are pretty cool. Yeah, it's just an outlet to kind of like creatively express ourselves, I guess. And we wanted to use Moto as a platform to just kind of do that with, because motorcycles are just amazing. And I feel like there's not enough of that culture, at least in the area that we live in, that's like inviting to others to do the same. You know, you guys are doing it out down in the South Bay, and you know, getting into motorcycles, it's kind of hard, right? Like there's this stigma behind motorcycles where it's like it's not the most inviting. So we kind of wanted to change that, because you know, you guys were awesome too, like super knowledgeable, spread info out there. So we kind of wanted to do that for this area, which is what we're doing right now. And again, I do want to express that we are not like a group of people. Like Heartbreak MOTO is a brand. It's kind of like something that people.
So it's not a biker gang.
It's not a biker gang. No, it's not.
So you can't get no patch or what? Let me get a patch, dude.
No, we'll give you a different kind of patch. It's gonna like you know, it's gonna be like a creative patch, but it's not gonna be like a 1%er patch. But yeah, we just wanted something that people can have like an affinity to, right? So kind of like what you guys do with Lane Split. Most people kind of like see what you guys are doing and they like it. They kind of want to replicate it, and then they end up doing their own thing like we're doing, right? So that's what we're doing with the brand. We're not a group of people, so like, you know, don't come up to us asking like how can we get into Heartbreak MOTO or whatever like that. But yeah, if you dig the brand, look at our stuff, come follow us, man. And that's the only way is do that, see what we're doing, ask us questions, communicate with us, engage with us, and in essence you'll be a part of the Heartbreak community too, right? So
yeah, just build cool shit, right?
Exactly. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, no politics, no nothing.
No, just have fun, man,
Yep.
and love what you're doing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Follow us, and again, the fan build is here. You guys chose the stuff that goes on it, and one of the bigger announcements is that we're going to be raffling it off. So this bike is not staying in this garage. This is going to one of you guys.
So how do one join the raffle?
Biggest thing is follow us on Instagram, because it'll happen fast. I'm going to start posting it. We're going to start making announcements. We'll post more pictures of the bike. We'll allow you to get to know the bike a little bit more so you know what you're getting into. But we'll set the rules of the raffle as we go, but make sure you follow us on Instagram, Heartbreak MOTO, and we'll go from there.
You guys have a YouTube channel?
We do have a YouTube channel, no content yet. A lot of visual, there are like not even a lot, there's like 4 visuals on there, but check us out on there too.
So mainly Instagram to get all the information, right?
I have tried to film myself building before, but man, it takes a lot of patience. I don't know how you do it, man. It takes a lot of patience, a lot of time, like, because something happens to the bike and things don't really necessarily work the way it's supposed to, right? Like, and on top of that, you have to work a camera at the same time.
Yeah.
I just say, like, yeah, I can't even tell you how many clips I have of me that are like 30 minutes long because like I forgot the camera was there. So now I have like gigs of like footage I'm just not really going to use unless I time lapse it or something. But yes, YouTube. Eventually, maybe I'll find my way. I'm going to get some tips from you.
What advice would you give someone that want to get into motorcycles and trying to get started, you know, like?
I'd say the biggest piece of advice is kind of get rid of that fear that you're going to mess up and you're going to find yourself with something that doesn't work. Because the reality is there's access to knowledge everywhere, man. It's online, the internet's out there. And then there's different like communities in the internet like Lane Split or myself that will offer advice if you ever get stuck somewhere. So get rid of that fear, I guess. Just start doing stuff, man. Like I think that's kind of what I would say is when you get rid of that fear, you build that confidence. When you build that confidence, you build a bike, right? So more so than building a bike is building your confidence, I guess. And honestly, on these shadows, it's such a good platform to work off of. Like, you weren't lying when you said that. So, you know, I was able to do it myself for the most part. At some point, I actually did reach out to you, right? And you were supposed to help me do the hardtail. But then that didn't work out because I had a baby, so.
Yeah.
So.
And then you did it yourself, you know?
Yeah. So eventually, it just did it, right? Like, you'll find yourself with a couple of hours. You don't even need that much time, to be honest with you, because a lot of people get this misconception that I'm in this garage, like, for hours and like days at a time. But literally, I work on these bikes and I'll spend like maybe 2, 3, maybe even 4 hours in a day if I have 4 hours that day. But literally, just putting in little pieces of work, you could build yourself a whole bike. Pretty much. This one is going on to 3 months now. Yeah.
And just it's part-time. It's not like you're doing full-time, you know?
Exactly. I did not quit my day job to build bikes.
Yep.
Whatsoever. This is all hobby for me. I'm not trying to be a rich man by building these things, you know? I mean, some people have. Big ups to them.
Yeah. I mean, the ultimate goal is to have fun, right?
Yeah.
Have fun what you do, be creative. That's it.
and it is a really fun thing to do. Even if like there's a little ounce of you in there that is like, I want to build a motorcycle someday, just do it, man. Shadow's a good platform to do it off of, and knowledge is endless. Parts are endless. I don't know what your process was, but my process was like, I was a little like 16-year-old. I was like, I want a Harley someday, right?
Yeah.
And then what that does is it turns it into a dream, and that dream never comes true for years, right? Like I didn't start riding up until maybe a little over 3 years ago, and until I ran into you guys, man. I see you guys at what show was that? Shukai?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shukai,
I saw your bikes. I was like, I don't need a Harley. Yeah, and to know that you guys did all that yourselves, you know, was amazing to me, and it just kind of gives you that idea that everything's possible, right?
Yeah.
So, once you see what's possible, you'll do it yourself.
And it's more meaningful. Well, yeah. Anything else you would like to add?
No, that's pretty much it. I mean, big thanks to you even just stopping by and highlighting the garage and Heartbreak Moto and whatever stuff we're doing. And yeah, happy building, happy chopping.
Happy chopping.
Yep.
All right. That's it. Thank you for showing us the garage, and
that's a wrap.
see you guys on the next video.
Yep.
Cool.
But, all right, so let me go ahead and prime this up for you. I gotta prime the thing, right? The kickstart.
How many kicks, dude?
How many kicks? All right. Because I like the chamber, it's nice and big, so it sounds a lot deeper, right?
Yeah. Especially long pipes, it sounds a lot deeper.
Yeah, yeah. Fan build, follow us. This bike could be yours.
Could be yours.
It could be yours.
All right, we out.